Good morning everyone and welcome back to the channel. If you're new around here, my name is Jen. It is a beautiful day today. It is very unseasonably warm. Usually this time of year we're still kind of like rainy and cold, but it's going to be like 25 degrees Celsius and like 30 degrees Celsius tomorrow. So I'm not complaining. I am very excited that the weather is improving. I know it won't last forever, so I am trying to soak it up as much as possible. But today is a little trip announcement. It's like a small little getaway, a little road trip that we're doing. By we, it is going to be my sister joining me, and we decided that we wanted to take a road trip. I discovered that the Disney100 exhibit, it is going around. I think there is 2 locations in the States, and I think there's one in London, UK, if I'm not mistaken. But I had hoped that it would be coming to maybe Toronto or somewhere nearby in Canada. Sadly, it doesn't look like that's going to happen, but I thought I want to go. And you know what? Philadelphia is not too bad of a drive and gives me an excuse to take a little trip. So that's what we're going to do. So today's video is going to be all about packing and prepping for this little mini getaway. It's not very long. We're literally only gone for 2 days. It's going to be a very whirlwind and quick trip, but it's traveling nonetheless. I get a little anxious sometimes when I am, preparing to go away because I'm always worried I'm going to forget something. So I like to make a lot of lists. I have a list all put together, which I will run through with you all. But without further ado, let's get into it. I've made a list, a packing list. This is something that I really have to do every time I'm going somewhere. I just like to put a list together, and then I make sure that this way I won't forget anything. Because we're not flying, we're going to be driving. We thought about flying, but the cost of flying just for like a weekend, it was like very expensive. And me and my sister, we don't mind the road trip aspect of it. We like the getting there part, the adventure. And there's also a few other stops that we wanted to do potentially on the way and on the way back. I've put a list together, and I will put it up on the screen here, and so you can follow together of what I've put together so far. Now again, it's only for literally 1 night, 2 days. It's a very short, quick trip, so there isn't a whole lot that that we have to, or that I will be bringing this time, just because it is such a short trip. First and foremost is personal care. Now there's a lot of stuff there. I like to bring a lot to make sure I'm prepared for like any scenario at all. Like, for example, like I don't like to have to worry about buying like medication or something when I am going somewhere if I already have it, because it just doesn't seem like any point of spending that extra money if I already have the medication and I'm able to bring it. So like, why not pack it? Chapstick is a huge one for me. I don't know about you guys, or anyone out there, but I am like, I'm like addicted to chapstick. If I don't have chapstick with me, like my life is over. It's like, I literally have chapstick like everywhere where I'm sitting. Like I even have like one sitting right here when I'm, working and whatnot, because I just always need to have it and put it on. So chapstick's really important. Bandages I have on there as well. Sunscreen. Now I think it might be actually raining on and off when we go, which is unfortunate because the weather leading up to this weekend is supposed to be gorgeous. But of course, anytime that I'm going somewhere, it's gonna rain, but it's okay. We will try and stay positive, make the best of it. I don't think it'll be raining like the whole day, hopefully. Yeah, and then I have like hand sanitizer, stain remover pen, wrinkle release spray, also contact lenses and glasses. I need that to obviously see. I also have supplements that I like to bring. Melatonin is a big one because sometimes I find I have a hard time falling asleep or, sleeping in new environments, so I bring that. I also take like a multivitamin every day and a few other supplements, so I want to make sure I bring that. Nail kit, I'm bringing hairbrush, hair ties, earplugs, and sleep masks is a big one too, because I need absolute darkness to sleep, and I also need absolute silence to sleep. I didn't always used to be this way, but now as I'm older, I find like I need the absolute like dark. I need to sleep in absolute darkness, and if anyone's snoring, like it's just, I can't. So And also if there's like any noises or anything, I'm a very light sleeper, so I need that as well when I am sleeping. Toiletries, I've got a few things there, you know, like the regular face wash, face moisturizer, hand cream, toothbrush, toothpaste, all that jazz, makeup. I don't wear a lot of makeup. I don't know if you have noticed, but really all I wear is eyeliner, maybe sometimes like the eyebrow stuff, and that's about it. No mascara, no foundation, nothing like that. I am a very easygoing person when it comes to makeups. Electronics, of course, because I will be vlogging the whole thing. I will be bringing my power bank, phone charger. I need my watch charger for my Apple Watch. I'm also, the Disney watch band is, I'm going to switch out this band for the Mickey one that I have. And then I'll bring my tripod as well and earbuds just in case, you know, I want to listen to some music. Documents, of course, all the important things, passport since we're going to be crossing the border, medical insurance, our hotel confirmations, our museum tickets, which reminds me I need to buy those still, so I will do that. I'm going to bring our vaccination certificates as well because I always like to have it. I know like COVID's not really a huge thing and you don't like necessarily need the documents anymore to cross the land border, but I like to have them just in case. And obviously USD cash and a pen. A pen is always good to have in case you have to fill out any forms or whatnot. I just like to always have a pen with me. For the car stuff, I want to make sure that I have a water bottle with me. It's so important to stay hydrated, so gotta make sure I have that. Phone mount. The phone mount, I mean, like, you know, so I can put the phone mounted so it's easy to see. I don't think my sister has one in her car. We are going to be taking her car, so she doesn't have a phone mount in her, so I'll bring mine. And then, of course, snacks and the cooler. I will show you all the snacks I will be bringing. Since it's such a long drive and we don't want to be stopping all the time whenever we're getting hungry, I want to make sure that we have, you know, quick, easy, and simple sort of nutritious snacks that will tie us over until we actually have an actual meal. So I'll show you that in a little bit later in this video. And then also the cooler, of course, to pack anything that we want to keep cold, and same for the fact that we're going to be going to Trader Joe's. So, and if we are buying frozen stuff, I want to make sure that it can stay cold. So the cooler is really important in this aspect. So I got a bunch of clothing that I haven't really decided my outfits yet for clothing. So I will show you that later on. I have to really look at the weather though, because I find I'm so sensitive to temperature. So it has to be either really hot and warm for me to feel comfortable outside in like just a t-shirt. So I'm going to be probably bringing a variety of different layers. So like I have like leggings and then also a sweatshirt if I want a sweatshirt, some t-shirts, obviously bra, socks, underwear. And then as far as shoes go, it might be a little iffy because it might be raining, but it might not be. So again, like it's only like 2 days, so I don't want to overpack, but I also like to not forget anything. So I'm going to try and like narrow this down a little bit. I'll bring shorts as well just in case, but I don't know if it'll be warm enough for me to wear them if it's raining. And, you know, t-shirts. I'm going to bring face masks just in case. I don't know. You never know when you might need them in a certain situation, so it's better to have them than not. And of course, sunglasses. I really need to buy a new pair of sunglasses because the ones I have are kind of like old and crappy now and I don't really like them anymore. So, but anyway, we might make sure we bring the sunglasses. So that is basically my list of everything that I have so far. Like I said before, I do have to organize the snacks still. I do still have to go get my US cash exchanged, but I'm going to get all this stuff together, start packing it, getting it organized, and yeah, I'm just really excited. I'm going to be bringing my mini suitcase that I got for my birthday. I'm very excited. I haven't been able to use it yet, and I know I don't really need like a carry-on suitcase just to go in the car, but I kind of wanted to find an excuse to use it, so that's what I'm going to do. Here's what I've got laid out so far, and I think I'm pretty good with it. Now, as far as the bags go, I'm not really sure if I'm going to bring this Toy Story backpack yet. I'm not sure if I really will need it, especially if I'm going to bring my Disney Loungefly. The Loungefly will probably fit everything that I need, like water bottle, wallet, little extras like my power bank and stuff. So I'm still undecided on that, but I'm definitely going to bring this waist pack. It is small and can like either go over my shoulder, around my waist, and it is Disney themed, and my good friend made it. She actually has a small little Instagram shop that I will link down below if you are interested in getting some designs done for your trip or anything like that. And so I've got I've got my capri leggings, and I've got a pair of yoga pants here that I can switch between depending on the weather. I have my Bambi t-shirt and my Disney100 sweatshirt. Again, I wanted to do some layers and options depending on the weather so I can kind of switch between them. Then I have my mini hat, my pajama pants, and just like a t-shirt to sleep in, a Mickey t-shirt, and my shorts as well. Then now, my sister's car, it's a bit older, and she doesn't have Bluetooth or anything like that, so we decided that we need to find some CDs to listen to, and I actually was able to find some old Disney CDs that I bought like years ago. These are quite old, but it will keep us entertained with some Disney music. And then I have like these other ones like Cirque du Soleil and some other music that we can listen to. And actually, Alex was kind of smart and suggested that I bring a Bluetooth speaker as well, because we could just play music off the Bluetooth speaker in the car. That doesn't matter. So I'm bringing this with me as well. I will bring the charger because it's not battery powered or anything, so it will only last so long, but at least we won't be fully without music. I mean, it's a 7-hour drive. We want to have some sort of entertainment while we're driving. And then I got my tripod, my power bank there. I really love this little, it's like a toiletry bag, but it's pretty big, or like a makeup bag, and it's got little minis on it, which I love. I found it at Winners a little while ago, but I like to put like my underwear, bras, and socks in there. So, and then it packs really nicely. It's almost like a makeshift packing cube. So then it packs really nicely into my suitcase there. And then I've got my toiletries together and a few other things like the sunscreen and wet wipes and sunglasses and my hairbrush there as well. I will have a few last minute additions to put in there, like my toothbrush and whatnot. This is what I've got so far. It's pretty limited. I don't need a lot of stuff. I might add a few other things to it as well. But yeah, we're making progress. Then for shoes, I think I'm just gonna bring my Adidas shoes. These are pretty comfortable, and then if it does rain, these ones are pretty waterproof. My feet won't get as wet as like my running shoes, which have like the mesh here. So I think these will be a good idea just to wear, and I won't get my feet won't get too hot, and they're comfortable to walk in. So if we do end up walking around, I'll be good. This is the suitcase that I'm going to be using for the trip to put all my stuff in. It might be a little too big for just like a weekend away, but I'm too excited to use it, so I decided it was a good excuse. It does have a lock on the side, which I like. I actually need to set the lock on it. I'll have to figure out how to do that because I don't know how. So yeah, I'll figure that out. But yeah, it's mini themed. I thought it was cute, and it would be a good chance to use the suitcase. All right, I had a shower. It's a little bit later. I had a shower. I'm all nice and clean. So I'm feeling refreshed. I went for a walk. It's so hot outside, but I love it because it ain't gonna last long again. So that was great. But I just wanted to talk a bit more about the whole trip aspect and, the plan, the itinerary, that sort of thing. So our plan is to leave really early, like the crack of dawn on Saturday morning. And my sister lives about an hour-ish away from me. So I'm going to drive to her place, drop off. We're going to switch cars. So I drive to her place, then we switch into her car, and then we keep driving. And from there, it's about a 7.5 to 8 hour drive, depending on traffic and also the border crossing and everything like that. We'll probably stop somewhere for lunch and have dinner somewhere near the hotel that we're staying at. Now, we won't get to where the Disney100 exhibition is. It's at the Franklin Institute in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania? Hold on, let me check. Our hotel is about 1 hour outside of Philadelphia, where the Disney100 exhibition is being held at the Franklin Institute. So we're just going to spend the night there, maybe do a little bit of shopping nearby, maybe hit up a Walmart or a Target and grab some, merch that we can't necessarily get here in Canada. So I'm actually looking forward to that as well. And then in the following morning, we wake up at the crack of dawn. There's free breakfast at our hotel, and then we continue driving into Philadelphia. and go see the museum and the Disney100 exhibit and all that. And then spend a few hours there, have some lunch, and then we have to hit the road and come back. On the way closer to the border, that's when we're going to stop at Trader Joe's and grab lots of goodies from there. I'm very, very excited to go to Trader Joe's. I have been waiting a very long time to go. They have a lot of cool things, and we don't have Trader Joe's here in Canada. The closest thing that we have is maybe like a Farm Boy, and even then it's nowhere near what Trader Joe's is. So I'm very much looking forward to that. And then, and then it'll be back to work. So it's a very, very quick trip, and I have been looking forward to it for a while. It's a fun little adventure. I always like to go on like a road trip, a quick little, get outside of where we live and everything like that. Change of scenery, something that I like to do, and also is Disney related. So if I will find any excuse to do something that is Disney related. So unfortunately, Disney100 didn't come to our city, so we're gonna go to theirs and make a little trip out of it. Let me run through the snacks that I want to bring for when we're in the car. So starting with, it's mostly like, it is kind of like more snacky food, but I'm hoping that, it's on the healthy-ish side. So I picked up some carrots. My sister's probably going to bring a bunch of hummus, so we can, it might be a little bit hard to eat in the car, but maybe when one of us isn't driving, we can have the carrots and hummus. Then I got these combo things. They're pretty good. I like them because you get the cheese, and then usually they come with some sort of fruit and nut combination. So I like those. I got some raspberries, so I'm going to wash these and put them in a container. These are really good. These midday squares. They have like the protein, and they have 4 grams of fiber and 6 grams of protein. So they're like kind of like a healthy-ish, like chocolatey, yummy treat. So I got 2 of those. And then I got some, I already had some of these granola bars, so I'm just going to bring these as well. I'm going to bring some cashews. I'd like to have some nuts to snack on as well. So I'm going to put this, I'm not going to take this whole thing, obviously, but put it in a little container. Then I have some apples and these chips that I got from Costco the other day. So I'm going to throw these into a container as well. So those are the snacks that I'm going to bring. Didn't want to bring a whole lot because we're, again, not gone for very long. I just want to be able to have something in the car if I start feeling hungry, because I don't want to have to be pulling over and looking for somewhere to eat or get a quick snack and spend extra money or anything like that. Plus, I like to have snacks throughout the day, and if I get hangry, it ain't a good situation. So we've got that covered. I'm sure my sister will also have lots of snacks too. She has 3 kids, so she's always fully prepared. So I'm gonna get all this food ready and packed into probably a little lunch cooler. I have a small little lunch bag, and then I could just throw a little ice pack in there to keep whatever needs to be cold. And so I think I'm just about ready to go. I've got my suitcase packed. I got the snacks ready. I've got pretty much everything organized. I'll just have a few little last minute additions to add, but yeah, I think I'm ready for the weekend. So thank you so much for joining me for this pack and prep with me video. I really enjoyed making it. It was my first time doing it. I probably will try maybe doing more of these in the future. I have a few more trips planned for this year, so make sure you are subscribed so you can follow along and see what all the antics are that we get up to. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. It'll help out my channel, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!